Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you press that subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to press the like button if you enjoy the videos. And I'm so happy that you're here. So anyways, before we begin, something very important is I want to say, all my thoughts are with everyone who's down on the Texas Gulf Coast, Corpus Christi, Houston, all those areas who are about to be impacted by this hurricane. I've been down there so many times for work, like Corpus Christi and stuff. I've been to Corpus dozens of times, and I'm very familiar with that area. And I just wish everyone the best and to be as safe as possible. But so on to today's main topic is I am visibly trans, and I'm okay with that. So a while back I did a video, it's probably been a few months now. That seems crazy, I've been doing this for like months now. My hair's driving me crazy. But so I did a video asking everyone if I was passable or not. And it got quite a few views and a lot of comments, and it kind of opened up some nice dialogue. But at the same time, I really didn't know back then. It was an honest question because I didn't know if I was passable or not. Well, I certainly know the answer to that question now. The answer is no, I am not. I am visibly trans, and that's okay with me. It was something that used to bother me a lot. Like, passing used to be really, really important to me. And for some reason, after I actually transitioned and I started being able to, be myself and live my life, that didn't become as big of an issue to me as it was before. And I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you guys, but if it has, kind of like leave me a comment down below and tell me kind of your experience with this, or just I'm curious. And the reason that I know this is because I do catch a lot of people staring. Like when I'm at like the store or like at a restaurant or something, I'll notice people like staring at me. And things like that before really would have bothered me, but they just don't anymore because I just don't care, because I am me and I am happy. But it's kind of been one dead giveaway that has answered the question for me, I think. Something that does bother me, though, is the fact that I still get misgendered fairly often, and that's the part that bothers me the most, I think, not the fact that I'm visibly trans. And the odd thing about it is, if I'm with people who I'm familiar with, who I'm friends with, or I've known for a while, and they knew me before I transitioned, I know these people are making an effort and they're trying, and so if they slip up and misgender me by mistake, it doesn't really bother me that much. But when it really bothers me is when I'm in front of people who I don't know, and that's happened a few times. Like there's been like a few meetings and stuff that I went to at work where we'd had people from outside come in for meetings and discuss things, and somebody in the meeting who I knew and worked with, they would slip up and say he or something like that. And that's the part that really bothers me, because I guess it feels like they've outed me in front of other people, although I don't know why that bothers me, because I know I'm visibly trans. So it's weird. It's really tough to explain. But like I tense up, and I can tell a difference in myself after that happens, that somebody like misgenders me in front of people who I don't know. And so that's the part that I struggle with the most, and that feels the worst to me. And before I transitioned, I always said that mistakes like that wouldn't really affect me, because I understand people are going to make mistakes, and that's just life, and I would move on and it wouldn't be a problem. But I have been so wrong about that. That's the part that hurts the worst, is being misgendered and people using the wrong pronouns. I don't really have a lot of times where people like use the wrong name. The name thing people pretty well have down, but it's the pronouns that they seem to struggle with, especially like if I come up behind somebody and they can't see me and I just say something to them, because I know my voice is deep, and you guys have pointed that out so many times. Thank you for that. But, I know my voice has been an issue, and so if I come up behind somebody and they're distracted or not paying attention, and I say, like, hi, good morning, they'll be like, hi, sir, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, and they'll like instantly catch themselves. But so that has been an issue as well. And sorry, I'm just like walking around like my mom's backyard because, you know, I'm bored. So, you know, even though, like I said, I know that I am visibly trans, I would be curious to know what you guys think. I'm gonna put a link up above if you haven't seen my video where I asked if I was passable or not. I asked people to like rate me on a scale of like 1 to 10 of kind of where they thought that I was on that, with like 10 being really passable and 1 being like total failure. And so I kind of want to ask you guys to do that again. I'm really curious to know if your opinions have changed. I know we have a lot of new viewers on the channel. So I'm just kind of trying to gauge, just for like my own personal use. I'm really trying to gauge that so I kind of know where I stand. It kind of makes me feel better. And you know, if you say that I'm a 1, I'm not passable at all, that's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just please be honest about it. Don't just say it to be mean, you know. But I just kind of like to know where I fall on that scale, and also curious to see if there's a lot of changes from the last time that that I asked this same question, and kind of see if I've made any better progress or not. So, you know, this is me standing out in the wind. But so anyways, that's kind of the point of today's video. Is I wanted to re-ask that question, and I also just wanted to point out that yes, I still get misgendered a lot in public, and yes, it bothers me. I don't know how long these things are going to continue to happen to me, probably forever, who knows, but you know, the fact that I'm not passable doesn't bother me like it used to, and I'm at peace with that. And if you're somebody who is thinking about transitioning, and if you are, I know this is probably a big worry, because I felt the exact same way. And I just want to let you know that it seems like a big deal right now at the moment, but it's really not. And it gets better. And the happier you become with yourself as you transition, the less you start caring about what others think of you or perceive you as, and it just becomes easier. And sorry, it looks like it's about to rain. There's like a big cloud out there in the back. But it's pretty nice outside right now, so I'm kind of trying to shoot a video. But yeah, so it gets easier, and you tend to care less and less about those things that you really worried about before. So if this is like keeping you from transitioning, almost just fell, don't let it, because it's not worth it. It's not something that is worth letting you miss out on being your true self for. And so anyways, I just kind of want to tell you guys that, and you know, it's possible to rise above that and be happy, be yourself, guys. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, if it's your first time here, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you press that subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. And until next time, you guys, be kind and make good choices.